Welcome to Talking the Corner with Keith Eastwood.
Oh, boogie, boogie bear, I ain't got no shoes to wear. Oh, I'll give you all my honey, honey, 'cause I really don't care. Boogie, boogie man, dance with me if you can. Oh, I'll show you all my moves, honey, if you hold my hand. Oh, boogie, boogie boy, don't look at me so coy. Oh, bring me a little lovin', baby, come and bring me a little joy. Boogie, 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 baby, boogie, woogie, boogie, boogie man. Boogie, woogie, boogie, boogie, baby, when you boogie, baby, better take my hand. It's boogie, boogie time. Swing those hips, you're doing fine. Oh, get those toes a-tapping, honey. Come now, bring me a little wine. Oh, boogie, boogie, baby. Sometimes you make me crazy. Oh, put your arms around me, darling. My mind's a little hazy. Oh, boogie, boogie lover, please don't ask for another. Oh, show me all your tricks, baby, and we'll keep it undercover. Boogie, 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 baby, boogie, 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 boogie man. Boogie, 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 baby, when you boogie, baby, better take my hand. Boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie, baby, boogie, woogie, boogie, woogie man. Boogie, 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 woogie, baby, when you boogie, baby, better take my hand. When you boogie, baby, better take my hand.
Yes, that was Betty Hunter there with Boogie Woogie. And I don't know if it's just me, but that made me want to boogie woogie. What a song. Love that. Welcome to Talking the Corner with Keith Eastwood. As always, in association with our Facebook group, Original Music Makers and Listeners Corner. And if you want to get in touch through the Gmail, which is originalcornertalk@gmail.com. I've noticed now in the past while there hasn't been much music being sent in, so if you are listening to this, will you please share with your friends that are musicians and get them to send their music in, because I like to share music, different music every week, but I also will be playing tracks from the same artists that have played and have sent in tracks as well. So yeah, if you can get people to send music in, get it in here and we'll play it on the podcast. So yeah, here we are with another show, and as always, it's all about the independent music, and we're gonna keep going. What would we do? We stay country. We'll stay country, will we? I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. Yeah, no, we'll stay country before we get to the rock and roll. So the next one is going to be a song by John Schindler. And it's a song called Colorado Drifter. And then I'm going to go to Ireland. To, who am I going to in Ireland? It's going to be Gillian Tooth. And it's a song called Who I Am Today. So here's John Schindler first with Colorado Drifter.
Colorado Drifter, coming through. One hand on the shifter like he used to when he took to the highways, back roads and byways, stuck to the road like it was glue. Colorado drifter coming through. And a gal up there in Reno that he loved too much. What the hell did he know about love and such? And he knew he could not shake her, knew he could not take her, so he took to the road when he got blue. Colorado drifter coming through. And he knew he'd never settle, he would always roam. He put the pedal to the metal and then he called it home. You know there's nothing dear, not disappearing in the rear view mirror. What's ahead? No, you ain't got a clue. Colorado drifter coming through. He's got a Winnebago he got from some old friend, with an airbrush deer and day-glow back on the rear end. You know there's nothing finer than some warm spot in some diner, so put some coffee on to brew. Colorado drifter coming through.
In the quiet time of the morning, before the world awakes from its slumber, that's when I'll start thinking about the mistakes that I made when I was younger. There in the dark, that's where I see myself falling down and getting up again, headed blindly toward the light. I hope for every time I got it wrong, I did something right. If I knew then what I know now, there's so much I would change. But I'll put my arm around that kid and tell her it's okay. Ooh, 'cause all of her mistakes made me who I am today. One step forward and two steps back. Did what I could to make my way through on a crooked road without a map. Regrets I have many, and sorrows a few. If they're in the dark, just trying to find myself, falling down and getting up again, headed blindly toward the light. I hope for every time I got it wrong, I did something right. If I knew then what I know now, there's so much I would change. But I'll put my arm around that kid and tell her it's okay. Ooh, 'cause all of her mistakes made me who I am today. All of her mistakes made me who I am today.
Yeah, that was Gillian Tooth there with her song Who I Am Today. And as I said, she's from Ireland. That Americana style is a big style that is played by a lot of musicians in Ireland, and they absolutely love it. It's great. I love Americana music myself, and I know a lot of musicians from Ireland and from the States and from all over the world that play that Americana music. It's great. I love it. Then before that, yeah, obviously we had Colorado Drifter by John Schindler, and John is a great member of the group. He's done collaborations with members on the group. You can go on there, you can find it on our YouTube channel, collaboration that John Schindler done with Katie Wirth. Great song, brilliant, great collaboration as well. And John is a brilliant musician. He's been around the block. Haven't you, John? You've been around the block, but great musician, great songwriter. And yeah, so that's it. We'll start going on to the... So we had a little bit of country. Now it's time to go for a little bit of rock and roll. So we'll go for a little bit of rock and roll, won't we? Well, is it rock and roll? I don't know. I'd say it's rock and roll. But I'm going to play some Paul Dwyer. And this is a song that I say, I love this song. I seen he posted this on the Facebook group. And when I seen it, even the video is so good, but the song is amazing. Reminds me of the last Leonard Cohen album, You Want It Darker, and it gave me that vibe. But Paul Dwyer, this is a great song. It's called Editor in Grief. And then where will I go after that? Yeah, I'll follow that up with it's Robert Stubbs. Let's get a bit rockier again. We'll go with Robert Stubbs, Too Close for Comfort. So here's Paul Dwyer with Editor and Grief.
Take 1,000 photos, reflections of the years, birthday cakes and milestones made, some with joy, some with tears, render down to dozens. The captions can be brief. So said the editor in grief. Fell upon the diary, saw the person inside, a tired soul in the world's wash bowl, rinse, repeat, suicide. You thought it all for nothing, sought your torture's release. So read the editor in grief. I'm just wanders on for discussion. The captions can be brief. God help the editor in grief. Consolation, need to find some inner peace. Write a letter to the editor in grief.
Control, nearly lost his road and ended up in the grass. comfort. Too close for comfort.
Too Close for Comfort there by Robert Stubbs, and of course Benita Nelson. Have to throw in there. I didn't mention Benita Nelson before the track came on. So yeah, Robert Stubbs and Benita Nelson, and then before that we had Paul Dwyer with his song "Editor in Grief." What a song! The Editor in Grief. Ah, it's so good. It's so good. Both songs are so good. As always, if you want to find all these musicians, go on to the YouTube channels. You'll find them there. Subscribe. Get in touch. Leave a comment underneath our videos. Share them with your friends on Facebook. It's only a click away, you know. So share all the songs. The next song I'm going to play is by a musician. I absolutely love this musician. I know she's from the States, but I can't remember whereabouts in the States she is. Now, I know her as Sunny. I think a lot of people know her as Sunny from YouTube as well. But her name is Suzanne Waldbrunner. Sorry, am I saying that right? Waldbrunner. It's a hard name to mention. But yeah, Suzanne Waldbrunner. And as I said, I'm just going to call her Sunny. But this is an absolutely amazing song. It's called To Give Her Soul Wings. And do you know, I don't even have to say it. Just listen and you'll see how amazing this song is.
The sweetness of love, a soul guides us along on that one path to experience all that let us grow till our actions are done. Yes, we are here. sun. Understand all the things when the journey is done.
I told you, it's a vocal that could actually melt the very heart of you. Absolutely brilliant song there by Suzanne Waldbrunner. I think I got it there. Did I? Sunny with To Give Our Soul Wings. And a brilliant song. I think on the last podcast I was mentioning about a documentary, a music documentary, which was about these two Irish lads that went around the whole of all the 50 states of America. And I don't know if you got around to watching it. But I watched another documentary as well that, if you can, get your hands on it. It's about in 1960s, it was late 60s, 70s musician called Dean Reed. Now, he was a bit controversial. Like, he didn't make it in the States, but he was big in South America. But he had these major political views. Back then, those political views weren't seen as everybody else would see them now. But nowadays, those political views that he's saying are actually big nowadays. A lot of people that follow them. But I'm not big on politics now, to be honest with you. I love me music and I love me family, and that's my politics. It's not really about politics, but it's about the whole situation. That's good. It's a great watch if you want to get around to watching that. We have some great music released, as always. As I said, we had Pete Kavanagh released the album there. We played in the first show. We have Yana. Yana is releasing an album soon. We have Corey Lynn is bringing out an album soon. And these are albums we can't wait for. And loads of music going out. Who else? Loads of music from the page. Just people releasing albums left, right and centre. Get out there and try and get your hands on them. I'm trying to get my hands on everything I can get my hands on. But one album that I did get my hands on is an album by a guy from just down the road from me. Now, this is what I did, right? I went on to Facebook and I Googled. Well, I didn't not Google, but I went on to Facebook and I went through my friends to see who was releasing an album right now at this moment. And I found Greg Clifford. Now, I never met Greg. Never met him before in my life. I had him as a friend just through music. Never talked to him through Facebook. But I seen he was releasing an album. So I got in contact. And I went down and I picked up his album. It's a brilliant album. Very good. And I actually met Greg while buying the album off him. And what a brilliant fella to me. Great musician and great person. And the work he puts in is amazing. But before I play Greg, I'm going to play Lisa Brown. Lisa Brown is a musician on the page as well, who's been releasing loads of great music. And I'm going to play a song by Lisa Brown called It's Your Moment. And then after that, I'm going to follow up with Greg Clifford called Long Lost Friend. So enjoy.
This moment, gotta grab it quick, don't let go. Don't back yourself from it, no, no, no. It's time to feel the vibe and to prescribe and feel alive. Yeah, yeah, 'cause you got much more to give. I wanna see that you live. Your bitch just coming, time to put you in motion. You said together, push up little hard. You on top of your get back up. Let your mind run, let you have some fun. 'Cause you are the one in this room. First it now, move your feet. Absolutely nothing to lose. You feel the beat has got you now. Too long, it's been too long. Yeah, you are number one. This one moment, 'cause you are here to shine. It's all about you, only you. It's your time. This one moment, don't ever hold back. Don't ever hold back. Just set the motion. It's your time. This one moment, 'cause you are here to shine. Here to shine. It's only you. It's your time. This one moment. It's your time now. Don't hold back. Just set the motion. Oh yeah. Find yourself together. Brush a little harder. You will topple over. You get right. Find yourself together. Brush a little harder. You will topple over. You get right. Put your mind right. Let you put your best self forward. Your mind run, let you have some fun. You are number one in this room,
I will be back again. Oh, a long lost way, and I will be back. I will be back again. Oh, you see, sometimes in life you need to survive. You need to hold your head high, reach to the sky. You see, sometimes in life you need to get away. Oh, I had to leave this place. I left tonight. I had to break free. I didn't diligent mind. But I hope you'd understand, oh, hope you'd understand that I left you all behind. Doesn't mean to an end. Now you're a long lost way, and I will be back. I will be back again. Oh, a long lost way, and I will be back. I will be back again. Oh, this is not fair to you, will to you, my friend. I give you all the love that I can send. You're a long lost way, and I will be back. I will be back again. And I know that I will see you again. Someday I'll try to reunite all the pieces that I lost, all the pieces that I may find. I see the world for me and how it turns, and how it hurts and how it hurts. I'm sure you heard it all before. I'm not the first to walk out the door. Home is where the heart roams free. Escape this mess, 'cause words cut deep. I hope you'd understand. I hope you understand that I left you all behind. As a means to an end. You're a long lost way, and I will be back. I'll be back again. Oh, a long lost way, and I will be back. I'll be back again. Oh, it's not fair to you, well to you, my friend. I give you all the love that I can send. You're a long lost way, and I will be back. I'll be back again. And I know that I will see you again.
Welcome back to Thought in the Corner with Keith Eastwood. And yeah, that was Greg Clifford with his song Long Lost Friend. And as I said, get out there, buy your music, just look for friends. You'll find hidden gems like that. That was a brilliant album, really enjoyed it. And there was a little booklet as well. He wrote a little book that came with the album, and it's a great read. And also with that video, which you can find on YouTube, it shows how they produced and recorded the song, which was amazing. And then before that, we had Lisa Brown, who was a member of the Facebook group, Original Music Makers and Listeners Corner, and that was her song, It's Your Moment. She posts a lot of songs there. You'll find her on YouTube as well. So go on there and find both musicians. So we've come to the end of the show. And before we go, obviously, if you want to get in touch, you want your songs played, send them into originalcornertalk@gmail.com. There's a link underneath this video to show you where to go to the YouTube channels. There's a link with all the musicians, all their Facebooks, all their YouTube channels. If you want to find them, find their songs, it's in the link underneath this video. So go and find all the musicians, get them a like, and enjoy their music. So I'm going to finish up my song of the day, as my song of the show. And my song of the show comes from Brian Barron. And it's called Bang Bang, Bang Bang. This is actually a song that I heard ages ago. I think Brian released it a year ago. And it's about a character in Dublin who his name was Bang Bang. Well, everybody called him Bang Bang, but his name was actually Thomas Dudley. And yeah, he used to go around holding a key. And he'd get on the bus and he'd have a key in his hand and he'd pretend the key was a gun. And yeah, that was Thomas Dudley, Bang Bang, as everybody would know him in Ireland or in Dublin would know him. And yeah, characters like that in all sense of the places, like Dublin, like anywhere outside. Like I'm sure there's loads of characters where you live. I'd actually love to hear about those characters. So if you want to leave in a comment some of the characters that have been around when you grew up in your towns, in your cities, and let us know about those characters, because they'll always live on. And Brian Barden's making sure that they live on. He's making sure Bang Bang lives on anyway. And this is a great song by Brian Barden. As for me, Gordon Morrigood, thanks for listening to the show. I hope you enjoyed the music. Go and find them all on YouTube, Spotify, Bandcamps, all of them. Yeah, here's Brian Barden with Bang Bang.
Bang bang, hopped aboard a tram. He shot the conductor, didn't give a damn. Bullets rained from his 45. He left one little girl alive. Turned around with a huff and a hiss. Let me tell you right now, really don't miss. I'm letting you live till a tale of this. Bang bang, he shot him down. Well, he laid him on the ground. Bang bang, shot him down. Well, he laid him on the ground. He ruled Mill Street with an iron fist. When he took his aim, he never missed. He shot lawyers and he shot guards. He shot postmen that gave in his yard. Story goes, one fine day he burst into the Abbey in the middle of a play. Shot the actors and it took their bow. Screams rang from the crowd aloud. Bang bang, shot him down. Laid him on the ground. Bang bang, he shot him down. Well, he laid him on the ground. Different kind of criminal runs this place. Got a neat white collar and clean cut face. He chained me, chained you, chained our children and theirs too. The people of Dublin sleepwalk the streets. Bang bang, he's laying 6 feet deep. Bang bang, he shot him down. Well, he laid him on the ground. Bang bang, shot him down. Well, he laid him on the ground.